the other people that have gathered today in Washington, D.C. to show their support for Joe Biden. I mean, to riot in the streets with their insurrection. As far as I've seen so far, though, my walk over here, I finally got over here. But I found one other Trump supporter. And he said that he saw zero. And he walked all the way up here from beyond this point. So, yeah, this is the other group. This is the other party. You guys see this? There's the White House up there, or a Black Lives Matter plaza. I know the music's gonna get me copyrighted, but whatever. So this is as close as you can get. That's the last fence that we were able to go up and see when we were here last time for the evangelical deal. It's the White House. Can't zoom in because I'm wearing gloves. I think you guys can see it in there. This is it, guys. This is the entirety here of the inauguration. Oh, I know there's music. It's fine. This is it. The entirety of the inauguration. It's media and it's people selling merchandise and this. Law enforcement aren't allowed allowed to talk. Neither are the National Guard. That's how they get to become not law enforcement and not National Guard. Dear women of color, thank you. Well, this is Black Lives Matter Plaza. This is where the number 2 group of people was. This is it, America. This is why we have all those barricades. Literally 4 Trump supporters. 4. A grand total of 4 Trump supporters in Washington, D.C. made their presence known today. 4 of them. 5 if you include me. And maybe Quincy. And seriously, this is it. This is it. And all these fences are up for that. It's crazy. Pure insanity. There's a lot of Biden beanies. A lot of couple Biden flags. But mainly the majority of the people here are like Black Lives Matter. On both locations, Black Lives Matter, Antifa. People selling media. Media outnumbers everybody. Literally, media outnumbers everybody. There's more people with cameras here than there are people supporting Biden or Black Lives Matter. It's insane. It is insane. And I will tell you that this is a secured area. They will search you for being in here. There's multiple checkpoints. There's a white tent down there you can see. Over here, there's also there's a fence. I don't know if they'll let me in or out of there. And there's also a checkpoint down there as well. Let's see what's over here. Some more flags over here. There might be some more people over here. I know it's windy. There goes a Biden flag. Washington, D.C. is a ghost town. So it's funny, I'm on a completely different side of the mall here now than I was earlier. And I'm seeing the same people. Can I get out over here? No, I gotta go that way. All right.
Just 1 block over.
1 block over? And then up? Sweet, thank you, sir. So yeah, I'll come back. I'll go out the checkpoint over there and then come back over here. Some more music over here. This is just, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I know I've been pretty quiet here for a little while, but I'm just pondering. I'm just thinking in my head just how stupid this country must look to the world right now. Like, I know the left has been sitting there crying about, oh, Trump's made us look so bad. But I mean, like, just this right here. Just Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, locked down, tight. 30,000 troops, thousands of law enforcement for nothing. Because people have no common sense in this country. Because those in power have no common sense. Because those in power are completely devoid of rationale, reasonability, rational thought. It's ridiculous. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Conservatives acted out one time, and look at the fear. Look at the fear that was brought upon by a couple hundred conservative people going into the Capitol building. We've seen it from the left for half a decade. We've watched it. But look at the fear that just a couple hundred conservatives were able to just bring about. Irrational fear based on nothing, based off of no reality whatsoever. Pure fear. A couple people got emotional one time. And everybody knew it wasn't going to happen again. Everybody knew it was an isolated incident. But look what happened. Look what they did. This tent is a checkpoint. If you come in that tent, you are searched. I was searched. In order to get this close to the White House, you must be searched. Even though there's 3 fences between you and the White House and some considerable distance. Nobody was planning anything. Nobody wanted to do anything. Nobody was going to do anything. This was all for nothing. The FBI lied to the country because guess what? Nothing happened in any of the capitals either. In all 50 states, remember? All 50 states, armed insurrection. Nothing happened. Too. Stay warm, guys.
That's the plan.
Woo. Oh my gosh, that was the most violence I've seen all day. Did you guys see that? That was horrible. Almost died. Alright, so here's the third group of people in DC. Over here on the outside of the fence. Tell the dude he dropped his mag. To the FBI agents that are and have been watching my streams and who will watch this later, I'm sure. If you guys don't want to be, considered a disgrace and an arm of just pure stupidity, please, start doing stuff the right way. Not, entrapment, not false information, not allowing things to happen. when they shouldn't happen, and then stopping things that are make-believe. Start, showing that you're worth a damn. Because my local law enforcement in the small town that I live in, I would take them, I would trust them, I would believe that they actually had a better success rate than the garbage that we have seen from the FBI in the last 50 years. I mean, the FBI has shown that they're good at killing innocent people. I guess that's... I'm just very, very upset with the FBI right now. I had 2 FBI agents come to my house a while ago, and they asked me questions. And I told them, I'm like, just so you know, you're not going to get a lot of happy receptions when you're talking to people, because y'all promised a bunch and didn't deliver anything. So this group I was talking about here, it's all Biden apparel. You betcha. All Biden stuff. It's not a group. It's not a party. It's a Biden grab. So this is where to go. Smelled like Portland back there. A little marijuana. So I really hope it's a wake-up call. I hope that all the people, all the QAnon people really wake up and bring back that common sense that used to be exclusive to the right, not emotional. They used to be exclusive to the right. Because one thing that Q did was blur the lines between right and left when it came to rational thought and reasonable thought. Because nowadays, there's so much stupid on the right, it's just hard to tell anymore. Honestly, I'm just happy that today is over. And now I can actually, be a little more open when it comes to my thoughts and feelings about Q. I've said a little bit here and there, but man, there was just so much. I don't like alienating people. Now that it's a done deal, it's make it a learning opportunity. You know what I mean? Alex Jones calling Q a psyop. I mean, it's funny. Alex Jones dabbles in his conspiracies of his own. Alex Jones is right sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Q, I don't believe, has ever been right about much of anything. Talked to her earlier. You almost back to your hotel? Yeah. You look.
You said you were from Washington. I don't know whether to believe that or not. Sorry.
No, I live.
Sorry. There's so much lies coming out of everything.
I live just north of Vancouver.
Oh, really? I know that. I have a place in Auburn and the Pacific. I live in Oklahoma. My parents are from Missouri.
Yeah. No, people are interested. People are amazed that I was able to see you.
I'm
No.
just a peaceful person. I don't own a gun. I'm not for gun rights. I'm not the abortion thing. I fall in the middle. As a Christian, I would never have one. But I know people have real life. People face all kinds of difficulties, and I just don't think it's right for us to force people to do things. That's all. I like, if you live in a democracy, what is that? I mean, anyway, I just wanted to come and support Joe and Kamala. I feel like the inauguration was just another thing that was ruined by that guy.
By Trump?
Yeah.
Do you think Trump ruined the inauguration?
Yeah.
Why?
I think the whole January 6th, nobody wants to come around here.
Do you think Trump had anything to do with January 6th?
Oh yeah, he stood up there and told people to march on the Capitol. So.
To peacefully walk over and show support for the Senate or for the.
Said the word peacefully.
He did though actually. He did say peaceful. But what about?
Yeah, I don't. That's not what I saw. So I mean, I watched it, and that's not what I heard him say.
What about?
I don't want to argue about it.
Oh no! Did you know that people started breaking into the Capitol building before he was done talking? About 24 minutes before he was done talking?
I hadn't heard that, but there were tons of people there were other ones that talked before him and said a bunch of crap too, so they might have gone on their initiative too, some of the earlier ones.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think about the crowd size here today? There wasn't very many people that showed up and to support Biden.
Because we knew they couldn't get near, and I think a lot of it's the COVID. There's a lot of people. I wouldn't have been here today if I tested positive. There's no way I'd get on a plane and jeopardize my fellow citizens. But I tested negative. I've got the document back in my hotel room. And
Nice.
yeah, and so I was so happy Joe Biden won. I got a ticket in a hotel room, and I went for a little upper end one, and they I think they jacked the prices.
Oh yeah, they did.
Right after.
For sure.
And they got me, and which is, I'm okay with it. They're all struggling, but it was non-refundable. So I was like, if I test negative, I'll go. But if I test positive, I won't go, and I'll just have to eat it. And I just was the reason I'm here, I was really excited to have the first female vice president.
Right.
And the other ones in the past didn't work out. I wasn't going to, I know you'd ask me about Sarah Palin. I
Yeah.
just could never vote for anybody like her. I like John McCain, but I could never vote for anybody like her. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, she's...
Not your cup of tea?
I kind of like animals, and she's up there killing them and shooting them from
Helicopters?
And that type of, you're like, why didn't I would never vote for her because of that, things like that. It's like, I want the first female vice president. I'm glad it's Kamala.
Are you worried?
More aligns with who I am and what I believe in.
Are you worried at all about Joe Biden's son, Hunter? Any of that stuff that's going on with him? And
honestly, I don't quite. I mean, I know that he was on some kind of company board, and people feel like he got benefits, but I mean, it's like it's just a rerun of George Jr. being on the board of the Silverado Savings and Loan, and then his father went and bailed out the banks, which one of them was the Silverado Savings and Loan. He wasn't on there because he was an intelligent person. He was on there because he was the son of the president of the United States, and he was collecting $1 million to do that.
do you think
So,
that...
I mean, I'm not saying, I don't know what that guy did. He's never been tried. There's never been. So, I mean, if he did something to benefit because his father was vice president, that's more of an ethics thing, I think. And I would prefer he wouldn't do it. But
You're not worried about like China or Ukraine or Russia or anybody having influence over him one way or another?
I don't have any, I'm sorry.
Somebody, sir.
So I have no cash.
I gave it to the man. I already gave
Trump's
some to
gone,
him.
right?
Huh? Trump's gone, yep.
Oh, yeah. What we gonna do about that? Trump's mad because Biden gone. Biden in the president now.
Yeah.
We got President Biden now, right?
Yep.
Right.
You think he in the White House yet?
I think he's over there right now. I think the parade all went through and all that.
They good.
Yep.
They protect the Southern gates. They protect him then.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get killed. They say Trump trying to get him killed. I saw these gates, man. I say, damn, Trump say. Not Trump. I say, Biden will not get killed. They got too many princes. You can't get to him. That's good of them. They protect him.
Well, I'm glad it protected him. They wanted to hang Pence when they put in Lisa. They were chanting, "We want Pence," and they wanted to hang him.
Yep. So, so you're not worried about China or Russia or Ukraine having influence over the Bidens at all because of the deals and stuff? Hunter worked with the Chinese and the Ukrainians and the Russians.
Deal. The Chinese moved in and opened up a Panama and Costa Rica embassies that they hadn't had before while Trump was in office. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, China's been putting stuff up all over for the last 20 years.
He didn't stop them at all. And they have a bunch of deals with his daughter. They did a bunch of deals with her over there.
China did?
Yes. They patented a bunch of her stuff, and she's got a bunch of crap made over there. I mean, it's a mess.
Yeah. Are you almost to your hotel? You almost ready to put your feet up?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Hey, fuck America. I just love America. I love God. I don't want our democracy to go away. We need a tolerant justice. We need a proper process. No fighting on. We may not like it. We didn't like it in Trump life. But we just need to suck it up and deal with it. And you know what? I think Joe Biden will clean up up there.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
I think they got the message.
Yep.
God bless.
You too. All right. You get to go to one side of DC to the other, y'all. You want to know how many people are here today celebrating Joe Biden? I've ran into the same people multiple times in different parts of the city. There is nothing going on. All those soldiers, all the law enforcement, all of this is for nothing. nothing. And we all knew it. We all said it. We all knew it. Even they had to have known it. They had to have known that it was all garbage. They had to have known that it was all fake news. Like, this is unbelievable. So I am going to go and get some lunch and get off of my feet for a little while because it's a lot of walking and I'm wearing shoes that I should not have brought with me. So you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be back. I'm going to do another live. Either I'll come out here if anything actually does happen, or I'll do a live from a hotel and talk about today and how ridiculous it is. So I'll see you all later. Am I wearing cowboy boots? Yeah, well, you know, it feels like I'm wearing cowboy boots. All right, guys. See you in a bit.